People be overlooking how many abilities Goku has outside of just kicking and punching people. They be looking at his transformation and everything and think that's just all that he's about. Dragon Ball fans and a lot of people in general just reduce him down to just being some type of strong guy, whatever. But they be forgetting the thing that he has showcased throughout the whole series. Goku been showing a whole bunch of different abilities throughout Dragon Ball that some people overlook. And of course, there are some that people do remember. But if y'all haven't noticed, I'm here. This is why I'm here. I'm gonna show y'all some examples. Look at this clip here.
Brace yourselves for the Kamehameha wave!
Does he say Kamehameha?
Yeah, what is that?
You can see how Goku copied the Kamehameha after seeing Master Roshi just do it one time. Just one time. Master Roshi literally spent years trying to figure out how to do this. And Kid Goku just basically copied it and used it instantly. Now, this is just a clip. This is like some, I think it's like a remastered clip or something. And I also have the old clip of a Dragon Ball clip to where he had did it the first time also. Either way, it's just interesting seeing that Goku was able to adapt after seeing Master Roshi do it one time, and you see the shock on everybody's faces when he's doing it.
Did you see that? I did the Kamehameha just like you, and it was big.
And that alone tells me that you can see how Goku just can adapt to anything. He's showcased it in other fights. And to me, it kind of reminds me of like Sasuke and Itachi, Madara, with Chia Clan type vibes when it comes to the Sharingan, to where they could just copy things and do it right after they see it, And I ain't forgot about Kakashi. Now, one of the most interesting things that I've seen, and this is, I don't want to keep throwing in some Naruto comparisons, but this has to be considered like one. Now, when Goku was training on the way to Namek and getting stronger and more powerful or whatever, on his way to go up there and fight Frieza and them, right? The man literally, when he got there, right, he didn't know what was going on. So he ran into Krillin and Gohan, put his hand on Krillin's head, and instantly found out about what happened to to having to Frieza, Vegeta, the Ginyu Force, and everything, and it was just insane. And I'm like, and some people have literally forgot that he did that. They forget that he has that power, And again, this is similar to some Sharingan stuff. This is similar to Sasuke or Itachi or somebody just looking at somebody in the eye, reading their mind or something like that. And it's just crazy. A lot of people, they really don't understand where a lot of these animes be getting, these ideas from. You can take bits and pieces from Dragon Ball and find a little bit of them in a lot of these anime shows that you watch now. And there's one thing that I think people overlooked also. There's another thing about instant transmission, right? So when you think about instant transmission, right, you always see Goku, finger on his head, focusing to disappear and go to wherever he wants to go, right? Now, this is one of the most special abilities in anime because people think it only works when Goku puts his hands on his head. If you actually pay attention to Dragon Ball Z a little bit later in the series and you look at the Cell Saga, Goku starts using instant transmission without even touching his forehead. And like I said, that basically means that the forehead pose was never truly required to use the technique itself. Again, it was more like a focusing method. And once Goku mastered the move, he can instantly just do it without needing the gesture every single time. Now, an example of this is when Goku did the instant transmission against Cell in the tournament. That's one of the main examples that I want to use. When he did this particular technique, it was the first time that I kind of remember him not touching his forehead. But that's because I overlooked the other times that he actually didn't do it. When he was in these other clips I'm showing you right here. Now, it's crazy because, when you see the Kamehameha that Cell that Goku did to Cell, it was probably the most epic Kamehameha period that we seen the whole series around that time. And there's only one other one to me that might trump it. I don't know. It's like it's kind of tough to trump that Kamehameha, but it's got to be the one in the Kepler fight and use it against her. So that's a very close. That's hard for me because at the end of the day, he was close range both ones, you know what I mean? But now the Cell Kamehameha took off half the man body, you feel me? So that's why that's kind of like he did some work on that. Now before we get to Ultra Instinct, because that's what I really want to get to too, because I mean that's to me it's not considered Super Saiyan or nothing like that. It's a techno, and like I said, I'm gonna just throw another Naruto comparison. like so when you think about substitution jutsus, or you think about like shadow clone jutsu and stuff like that, Goku and them would use the after image technique. Now you had people like I've seen Piccolo do it. He's done a clone jutsu basically. Tien has done it also. After image is when Dragon Ball characters basically are doing like a fake out to where like they're leaving visual copies of themselves behind to confuse opponents and create openings during fights. Now we're gonna get to this, man, because this is the biggest debate that I be having with a lot of people, especially when people try to compare animes and things of that nature. Ultra Instinct Sign, he lost it. He got in a fight again. He adapted to it. He triggered it again like multiple times, and eventually he reached the mastered Ultra Instinct, all within less than an hour. You feel me? And when he finally transformed, even the God of Destruction had to stand up and acknowledge his power. Now that was the most interesting part of the show. Like you could feel the chills when you was watching the episode. You was like, they like, yo, this man's serious. Like this is some next level shit. This is like we witnessing something that we didn't even think was gonna happen. And basically, to me, that's not normal progression. You know what I mean? That's like Saiyans literally grow during combat. Like it's like the more they get their ass whooped, the more they're gonna get stronger. You feel me? They like a roach. You know what I'm saying? You try to kill a roach or whatever, you gonna see that roach again. You feel me? You're like, damn, I thought I killed this motherfucker. And also it's like when people be doing these Goku versus Atama debates, man, it's like have y'all forgot that you forget that Goku and them adapt to like they get stronger during the fight. So even if Saitama was supposedly whooping Goku ass, by the end of this fight, Goku is gonna whoop his ass. Like that's just how I look at it.
Yes. Goku's done it, hasn't he? Look at that brilliant form. There can be no doubt. This is the true power, complete in all its majesty. This is autonomous.
And some of these animes have got to breathe is because Dragon Ball Super went off air. Okay, that's just how I feel. When Dragon Ball Super comes back or Beerus comes back, y'all better get ready, man. Y'all better get ready. The internet gonna go crazy because I'm sure it's gonna be some Dragon Ball episodes that's gonna be legendary, and I'm sure the animation is gonna be top tier. You know what I mean? Everybody's doing this thing now to where they're dropping like 8 episodes or 10 episodes or 12 episodes or whatever. I'm not sure if that's how Dragon Ball is going to do it, but I feel like whatever they do is going to be legendary, you know what I mean? And I'm going to binge watch it, and I'm going to have my fans, my people watching it with me. Y'all need to come on. If you want to do that, make sure y'all sub to the hub. Matter of fact, if you haven't subbed to the hub, make sure you do that now so you can be here before that, And yeah, man, so that was just this episode. I just had to get this off my chest. I had to like get into the the groove again, especially when we talk about Goku, because people for some reason they really be overlooking my dude. You feel me? Like they just do, and it's disrespectful to be honest. Yeah, I know it's gonna be some of y'all in the comments. Oh well, it's a person like this, man. Where did they get it from? That's just how I feel, man. So, anyway, man, I'm Pope, man. If y'all, like I said, if y'all haven't subbed to the hub, make sure you do that. I got another episode coming up. Yeah, check out the channel, man. Stay tuned. I'll holler at you.